Hi everybody, I hope you're all doing well. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Triza, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back and thank you so much for subscribing. For those who don't know me, I'm a Kenyan currently living in Lome, Togo, and my husband is Togolese. And yeah, I am a Kenyan Togolese-based YouTuber. So yeah, in today's video, I will be talking to you guys about intermarriages. In today's video, I will be discussing with you guys what my experience in this intermarriage has been. I will share with you my experience. If you're also in an intermarriage, please comment down in the section below how your experience has been as well. So let's get into the video. So from my own perspective, I believe like every marriage is an intermarriage because it's two people from two different families getting married or coming together to start a family, right? Intermarriages could be different. It could be racial, it could be ethnic, it could be religious, it could also be social. These are all different types of intermarriages. As long as you have been brought up from two different families, of course, the two of you will be different because you have had two different upbringings and you have to come together uh, to make it work, right? So some of the challenges I faced was language barrier. I have said this in different videos I have done before. As you know, Togo, or if you don't know, Togo is a French-speaking country, and I come from an English-speaking country. So when I moved here, I had to learn French. That was the first thing. But French is not the only language which is spoken here. In the southern part of Togo, they speak Ewe or Ewe. So this is also commonly spoken. It's just like Swahili back in Kenya. I had to learn French, and right now I can hear one or two words in Ewe. So, and also my husband is not Ewe. He's Kabye. So there is also another language, guys. So it has not been easy, but we move, right? And for you to get into an intermarriage, you have to be very open-minded because you are from two different families, two different cultures. Like in my case, like things are totally different. You have to be willing to try out new things, go out of your comfort zone. Like it has been such an experience, like oh, but it is totally worth it. Will I do it again? Yes, I will definitely do this again. Of course, with my husband. Another challenge that people face is in naming of the children. For example, in my culture, I am Kikuyu. So if you get your firstborn daughter or your firstborn son, they are named on the that side of the family. And if you get another daughter or another son, you name them on the mom side of the family. But coming here, that is not how they name their children. But this was not an issue for us, so, like, it is not an issue for me, it's not an issue for my husband. So, here you name the child depending on how you feel or how you see the child. If you see the child and you think like they will be this great person, like you just name them according to your own inspiration of or how you feel about the baby. So that is how they name children here. I currently saw a video of a couple, they were together, but they broke up. And one of the reasons the guy said they broke up is because they're Kenyans. And the guy is from the western part of Kenya and the lady is from the central part of Kenya. And the lady was like, hey, you know, when I get my children, I'll have to name my children after my parents. But the guy was like, that is not how we do it from where I come from. So this for him was already an issue because the way the girl was talking, she was talking like this is what is going to happen. Like there's no compromise. Like in intercultural or interracial or whatever kind of marriage you're having, like you have to compromise at some point, not with everything, but you have to discuss with your partner just to meet in the middle because sometimes you cannot go his way and he cannot come your way. You have to discuss about the way forward, like you just meet in the middle. Like communication is everything. I believe in a relationship, not only in marriages. I think even in friendship, in families, communication is just everything. The other thing is food. You see, like here, the way they cook their food is totally different from how we cook food in Kenya. Because like the way we cook our ugali is usually a bit hard, but here the way they cook the ugali is soft. It's almost like porridge. So when I came, I had some difficulties adapting, but with time, like right now, I eat it. So you have to compromise. And then also the stews they eat here with the ugali are slimy, like okro, mrenda, which is here we call it ademe. Like they are usually so slimy. So yeah, you have to compromise and you have to be very open-minded. Try out new foods. And they also cook with a lot of pepper. So sometimes you see that the way I was eating pepper when I came and now like it's so different. Right now I can eat much more pepper than I used to when I came to Lomé. Their way of cooking, the foods they eat are totally different. But of course sometimes I also cook the Kenyan food, so they also try different cuisines. They they eat Togolese food and they also eat Kenyan food. I am not a marriage counselor, but any like the advice I will give anyone there who is in an intermarriage or wants to get into an intermarriage, what I would advise you is that one, you have to respect each other's culture because, of course, my culture is important to me, and the culture of my husband is also as important to him, right? So like you have to respect each other's culture and you sometimes you have to compromise and always communicate, always communicate on every decision that you want to make in the relationship. The other thing is that you should be very open-minded, one, in trying new things, in uh, learning about the person's culture. Like you should be very open-minded in that. The other thing I want to mention is that, you know, in some families, they will tell you, no, we only marry people from our own community or from our own culture, our own religion. What I usually say is that the first impression you give your parents or your relatives when you introduce the other person, your other half, who is not from your culture, really matters a lot, and it gives the family the ground that they should treat the person. Like that is the foundation. You must lay a firm foundation, showing them that this is the person you have chosen, and this is, I know it is going to work. You know, like you have to be very convincing. But when it gets to a point whereby the parents or your relatives are affecting your marriage, because when you marry someone from your own community, it doesn't mean that your marriage will be better than marrying someone who is from another community or another country or another race or another religion. It doesn't matter. As long as the two of you have agreed to live together, as long as the two of you love each other, that is what matters. Of course, we want our parents to bless our marriage, but it gets to a point where you have to make a choice. Yeah. Yes, guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Let me know, guys, what you think about intermarriages, whether they are racial, ethnic, about any type of intermarriage. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about this topic. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Until the next one, guys. Bye.